Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. This video is inspired by actually the feedback I've received about my hair. Honestly, I didn't know what you guys were talking about. I had to go back and take a look, and I'm like, holy, there has been a major improvement. Perhaps I'm not feeling an improvement because I'm noticing hair loss again, all because of the quarantine reality, and I haven't been taking care of my insulin balancing ways. Okay, jumping into this. First things first, you need to make sure that you have your vitamin D levels checked, vitamin B12, thyroid, iron, and your testosterone androgen levels checked. All of these contribute towards, or have the underlying contribution towards hair loss. If they're not addressed first, it's not going to be, let's say, smoother transition into not only regrowth potential, but also to hair health and overall health. So, and PCOS health. All right, B12. I find many people who are taking metformin are B12, low on B12. If you're taking metformin, check your B12 levels, or I suggest start supplementing because metformin strips away or eats away at B12 in your system. That's first, but definitely get a check, supplement if need be. Iron levels, get them checked. I do find a lot of PCOS women are anemic even, so get that checked. Thyroid levels, get it checked, and you can go a natural solution route, even with iron and so forth, through diet and nutrition. But if you want a quick solution, obviously thyroid medication would be the fastest, and then you can wean off if you don't wish to take any medication slowly as you progress through the thyroid and management and so forth. Vitamin D, underlying piece to PCOS really, get that checked and see where that's at. And you want to be at optimal level for that. And now your testosterone / androgen. Okay, how this all, for me, I'm just sharing my story. So what has helped for me, and I'm going to be repeating this over and over again, insulin balancing. So when you're balancing insulin, you're also managing your hormones. And I can say that I stopped even drinking spearmint tea. That was my go-to for androgen balancing, or actually reduction, was spearmint tea. And once I started regulating my diet and fasting more, often, and balancing my insulin, I was off of that. So, and then my hair improved drastically, as you can see, and you've probably noticed who've been following me. There's been a huge improvement. And also, as I mentioned in one of my videos, every time I go to the hairstylist, I haven't gone because of COVID, but she's always telling me, every time she sees me, she's just like asks, "What are you doing?" Because her sister has PCOS. So, so again, it's trial and error, but from my experience, balancing insulin has been very, very important, along with nourishing my body. So the types of vitamins you'll be taking, again, first get those pieces that I just mentioned checked by the doctor, get a blood test done and so forth. Then you know how to, tackle this issue. So vitamin wise, vitamin D, I also add with that K2 supplementation, and you can actually purchase that if you can afford to right now, vitamin D and K2. If not, please go out in the sun, get the vitamin D. You have magnesium. Some people need the calcium depending on the diet. Then you also have, prenatal vitamins actually are quite powerful as a multivitamin, especially if they have iron and you're low in iron. There's two options, one without iron and with iron. So if you're taking have issues with iron, then that would be an option. Also, too, for those of you, a side note, if you have heavy bleeding and so forth, that would be concerned around iron as well. Get that checked. Okay, so that for supplementation, of course, insulin balancing stuff like NAC, and then there you go with spearmint tea. Some people are open to taking herbs like Vitex, and that can also be an option. I mean, every case is so unique when it comes to this, but everything that I'm saying goes back to the basic of balancing your insulin. So let me tell you what has been the biggest help: fasting. I'm getting back into it again. Like I have been trying to get back into it again. My happy medium for fasting is 20 hours, where I do see benefits for my body in terms of both, like in terms of weight loss, but insulin is still balancing, even if I'm not reaching the 20 hours. So right now I'm at 14 to 15 hours, and I'm today trying the 16 hours. I'm just increasing an hour every few days to get to my 20. And sometimes I try to go beyond 20, depending on what's going on, how I'm feeling, et cetera, et cetera. That has helped me the most. And eating, a clean diet helped me the most. So insulin balancing and with the supplementation, nourishing your system, big part. So now in terms of hair management, one of the things that I realized was also contributing to bigger hair loss was me messing with my scalp. So in most ways of applying oil, the logic is that the scalp needs to be stimulated, which is fair enough. And I still do it. I, use rosemary, lemongrass, lavender, whatever. I mix it with coconut oil, and on my fingertips, just gently massage it into my scalp. I used to douse my entire hair with oil to just, I used to like pray that, oh my gosh, may extra hair grow soon. So big mistake, because the follicle's already weak because of the DHT. What that was doing was I was creating more of a hair loss, and I noticed it, but I just thought it was part of the process. So I've changed that now. Like I said, on the fingertips, if I want to apply kind of on my scalp, but I avoid it. I avoid most of the oil now, and I just apply it around, beginning from here and down. Huge improvement just from that. Washing my hair once or twice a week maximum, using DHT shampoo when I do wash my hair. That is amazing for the scalp. So I just apply it on my scalp gently, call it a day. For conditioning your hair, again, same rules. Just from this point on, condition your hair down, because conditioner also weakens the hair. These are things that I just experimented with. I'm assuming there must be stuff online. I never checked, but this is, a huge difference when it came to my hair quality and also amount of hair loss. Mind you, right now, currently, as I'm getting back on track again with my insulin balancing, I noticed a huge difference in my hair loss activity. There's hair everywhere on the floor in the washroom. I just took a shower and there's like so much hair. And I know it's all because I messed up on my insulin balancing. And I'm going to be taking in, my supplements as well, gradually here and there. But these elements were huge. I hope this is helpful for, whoever's watching out there. I really appreciate the feedback, and this validates that what I'm doing is working. I'm getting back on track with, I'm sure most of you. Also to, each case is unique. Each case, each body is unique, but these are just some ideas as to how you can address the issue. Okay, happy insulin balancing away, and wishing you all the best. And anybody wants to comment down on who's starting their fast, let me know. Maybe we can do a little club thing, and no judgments about hours, because I know people I'm on these groups and they're so crazy about the hours. And I'm like, it's not about the hours. I mean, it's 12 minimum. If you beyond that, yay, So it's about just lifestyle. So yeah, no pressure, because I even feel overwhelmed going into those spaces. Okay, enough about me and this. Hope you're all well, stay safe, and any comments or thoughts or whatever's working for you even, do share, so others reading can also learn from you as well. All right, take care. Bye.